Dividend investing is one of the most common and advertised type of investment because it grants you a real passive income and it does it extremely easily. And for this reason, I've also made a video about this topic. But why would I not invest in dividend stocks if I said myself that there are great opportunities? Well, the short answer is that you can do better with your money. Hi all and welcome to my channel. I'm Nico, and since more than 10 years I'm an investor. And on this channel I share my experience and my knowledge in order to help anyone improve his finances. And here I want to explain why I don't invest in dividend stocks and why most of the people should do the same. Because yes, dividend investing looks amazing. You just invest some money, then you receive automatically some passive income that you can use for whatever you want. And if you start reinvesting this same income again in other dividend stocks, you will just grow your passive income over the time. And the final goal is that you have a passive income for your whole life thanks to dividend, and you don't have to do anything for it, which looks like an amazing plan. However, in practice, it is not really like this. Because one thing that most people don't know is that after a certain limit of dividends that you receive, you have to pay taxes between 20 and 30%. Clearly, all of these depend on the country in which you're living. But this makes an enormous difference because imagine that you are receiving $1,000 per year of dividends. Well, $200 of those 1,000 will just go to the state for the taxes. And to that, you have to add the fact that every time you buy a new dividend stock, you are going to have a transaction cost for this operation, which once again will reduce the money that you earned. And so instead of having $1,000 to invest, you will have a little less than 800. And these aspects makes actually dividend investing not the best idea, not the best strategy for the long term, because in the long run you will have immense cost or also money that you have lost over the time paying to the state and to the broker to make all of this system work. And this is actually one of the reasons for why I do value investing, which means buying stocks of companies which have an intrinsic value which is higher than the market value. So the price of the stocks multiplied by the number of stocks in the market. And as an example, 2 years ago I bought Activision, which was valued at 51 billions at the moment, because through my calculations the intrinsic value was much higher than that. And now just 2 years later this company is already valued at 72 billions, which means 40% return in just 2 years, which clearly is an amazing result. But obviously this type of investing is more difficult because you have to calculate the intrinsic value, which is not that easy. And that's why I also developed myself tools to use to calculate this intrinsic value. And if these tools are something you would be interested in, write it in the comments. But more than that, and without considering the taxes, the transaction costs, data proves that value investing is better than dividend investing, because a simple ETF like VOO has beaten all of the best dividend ETFs that exist. For example, SPHD, SCHD and VIG. And then the third reason why I also prefer value investing is because I'm young and I really look for the long term with this money I invested in. So it is not money that I want an earning now. So if for 1 year, for whichever market condition, like it could have been last year after COVID and with the Ukraine war, if the results of the market are not high, it's fine for me, because anyway I'm looking to have this money back to use it in 10, 20, 30 years. And finally, also value investing is actually the surest way to invest your money over the long term, clearly, because the market proves that good companies over the years, over the decades, they stay there and they increase their value because they are producing value for their customers. And so overall what I'm saying is not that dividend investing is bad. It can actually create very good opportunities for investors, but I would say that it's better for the short and medium term, whereas for the long term it is yes a valid choice, but it is not the best one. Another thing to consider for value investing is that when you do that, you're not going to sell the companies for a long time, and this means that you're not gonna pay any tax on this money, also on the growth of these monies, for years and years, as long as you keep this position open. And so if you want to learn how to invest in value stocks, this channel is for you, and you can immediately start with this video. Thank you for watching and see you soon.